You can become whoever you want to be. What would this version of you look like? Hey guys, I hope you're all well and staying blessed. In this episode, I'm going to be expressing how you can become whatever it is that you desire to become, or whoever you wish to become. It's honestly really straightforward, but for you to really have this belief that you can achieve and become this desire that you wish to become, or get something that you're aiming to achieve. It could be a goal, it could be a new car, a new home, whatever it may be, right? To become something, you have to be something. And I want that to sink in. To become, you have to be. Become. And a lot of people think, well, to be rich, I need to have money. Well, yes, let's not be silly here. But to become rich, you need to be rich. You need to act like you already are that. And there's a lot of teachers on these practices. I learned this from Neville Goddard. He is a great teacher of to act and the power of awareness. He's got really good books and he also has good videos on YouTube, so definitely check him out. And I say that because it's like a delusional thought, right? You can think, how can I be something I ain't yet? It's just really about aligning your thoughts and aligning your behaviors to something you're wishing to attract. I don't want to lose you on this path of she is delusional. She is delusional because how can I attract this job and be like I'm at that job when I haven't yet become it? Well, what would this version of you look like? Now that's the question, and that's what you need to ask yourself. Get yourself a notepad and a pen. Pause this video and do that now. I'm hoping you've got yourself a notepad and pen and you pause the video because the notes need to be taken, okay? Anytime you watch a YouTube video, you listen to a podcast, or you read a book, you take notes. If you're reading a book, you highlight it, you dissect that book, and you make the book make sense. You look at everything as a teaching in this life. And I want to teach you and give you the awareness that you can become whoever you want to be. You can become this version of yourself that you might not feel like you are yet. Just by really rewiring your mind to believe that you are already him or her. Now, some people will say it's delusion, but listen, delusion is an energy, right? Delusion is only delusion if you believe it's delusional, okay? Let me not lose anyone. Delusion is only delusion if you think it's delusional. People will think you're delusional. You can go to someone and say, I have this goal in mind. I know I'm going to be this person in a year from now, and they will doubt you, and that's a conversation for another day. People will doubt you no matter what, okay? But the lesson here in today's episode is to become, you have to be. Write down this letter to yourself a year from now. Who is this girl, this man, a year from now? Write a letter to yourself. Act as if it's already happened. Today, let's just say, for example, you have a new job and you've got a pay rise and you're on, let's just say, £5,000, $5,000, whatever it is, right? A month. And you currently only have 2,000 or 3,000, but you want a pay rise. You want to be in an environment that makes you happy. You want to go to work because you enjoy it, or even work for yourself. In this letter could be, I am so proud of myself that I am able to wake up with a smile on my face and do what I love to do. And in exchange for that, I earn $5,000 minimum per month. Don't even cap it at 5,000 minimum, okay? That's one thing you can do. You can write a letter and be very specific. Write this letter and express your feelings. You're happy. What does this version of you look like? What does your house look like? What do you wake up and do in the morning? Do you wake up and have a cold shower? Do you wake up and wash your face and do your makeup and do your hair? What perfume are you using? You need to be specific, okay? Be specific, because the more specific you are, the more in alignment you are becoming with this end goal in mind. Now take the letter to the side, right? And bullet point things that you think are very important in what I'm saying. And now I will say everything I'm saying is important, but you know, bullet points are a must, and turn them into your own words. And this is how you will start to rewire your mind, by writing down and actually just inputting this information in your head. Because how many times do we watch a video on YouTube, or we listen to a podcast, we take in the information about, that's really good, but then we forget it, or we actually don't act upon it because we've forgot about it. And that's why it's so important to actually write your own notes down, and just, you listen to it, you write it down, and you read it back to yourself, and you go over your notes here and there. It's really important to do so. Now, that letter you wrote, let's actually speak about now. Because remember, to become, you have to be. So as soon as you've finished watching or listening to this episode, I don't want to hear excuses anymore. I don't want to hear tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym. Tomorrow I'm going to look for a better job. Tomorrow I'm going to go online dating to find my man. Listen, I don't care what it is, right? I don't care what it is. Even if you're sitting there and you're like, I would really love to go on holiday, but I can't afford it. Have you even looked online and visioned yourself in this holiday? Probably not. What we are going to do is we are going to align our energy to be this version of ourself that is already the end goal. Because the end goal is the end goal, but there is no end. The goal is to be present with self and take every day as it comes. What does this version of you look like? Be this version of yourself now. If you wish to rebrand and you want people to be like, wow, she's really good or he's really good at that, don't worry about what people think of you. Even if you're rebranding and you completely change in 24 hours, this is your life. People will watch you, and let me tell you, people will only support you when you are someone. When you have hundreds of followers, hundreds of subscribers, and getting loads of views, people will not care. So why don't you stop caring about others? Because you are the creator of your life, and you need to understand, if you want to become this version of yourself, you have to be. Because to become, you have to be. You have to be in tune with the energy of this person you're wishing to become. Be that person now. See this as your sign to be in the energy of that becoming. Because you already are. If it's a thought, it's already manifesting and you just don't even know it yet. But it's about the actions you take to become, to be, and it's about where you are energetically vibrating. Does this version of yourself go to the gym? Does this version of yourself wake up and do a whole skincare routine? What does this version of you look like? Because you need to do it now. You need to be that version of yourself now. I hope this episode has helped you, and I truly wish you success, abundance, health, happiness, love tenfold. And whatever it is you're trying to do, and whoever you are trying to become, I know you can become that person as long as you be. Thank you for tuning into this episode. Take care and stay blessed. Peace.